we're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? I'm really surprised I haven't found one already. I've searched so many chests in the jungle, I thought I would have found a boomstick already. And not sold it. See another mahogany chest over here. Nothing. I think these mahogany chests might have the same pool as the regular golden chests. Noticing. Magic mirror, band of regeneration, a flare gun, all normal gold chest stuff. So maybe I should look out more closely for the ivy chests. We already had a shark bait before. Really need to keep that, but keep it just in case. Gold chest and an ivy chest over here. Okay. What is that? Fiberglass fishing pole. Okay. We do already have a golden fishing rod, so I don't think we need that. Water chest. That. Ivy chest. Oh, is that it? Yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, and these are the tools that let us place down living rich mahogany. We didn't have those before either. Ooh, how nice. Unexpected gift. But a nice one, to be sure. Don't need any of this stuff. Alright, there we go. We got what we wanted. Not mean to just break our ceiling there, sorry. Didn't I have another statue there? I guess not. Alright. Oh no, there it is. Crabulon. Right. Alright. A lot of furniture and painting. Put that away here. Paintings in there. Statues. We have a statue chest right here, don't we? Should have one. Oh, right. It's in the forest. Someday we'll decorate the world with all of those. Not today, but someday. We've got some tools. I know this says a weapon, but this is more of a tool than a weapon. Go ahead and put that in the tools chest. Increases breath time and allows breathing in water. Yes, sir. Put that in there. Yeah, we've got the rich mahogany wand and the living wood wand, so that's cool. Good stuff. These away. We could throw this away. I think we already have one of these. Need that. We're gonna put these weapons away as well. But for the shotgun, I think we need harpy feathers, sea prisms, area light, and sunplate. Go and grab those on our way. We craft this at a sky mill. No, must be an anvil then. Yep, there it is. Aqua shard shotgun. Converts musket balls into aqua shards. Okay. Oh, okay, interesting. That's split upon hitting an enemy. It does extra damage at point blank range. Any other gun does. Alright, well, that's a new gun. Go and reforge that. Oh, I forgot to put my statues away. Okay, well there's another gun available to us. Doesn't seem bad. I'm gonna have to see it in action to really judge it. Still think we can go ahead and use the taser for a lot of the fight. Switch off to the pulse pistol for the rest of it. Probably. Oh, they home in on enemies. They didn't say that. Oh, this is great then. It shoots quickly, the projectiles are quick as well. The shards split, so there's more projectiles, and they home in on the enemies. So that's great crowd control right there. Come on. Oh, don't be piecing me up right now. We're not even halfway through the fight yet. Alright, yeah, that's a definite upgrade to what we were using before with the bullet field shotgun. go ahead and switch pistol, maybe. Compared to the shotgun, I don't know if this is necessarily better or worse, but I do like the sound. This is also giving us great crowd control. Okay. Oh no, don't do it. Don't piece me up right now, please. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, we did it. Oh, we just barely did it. Oh my god. Whew. Alright. That's another boss down. Oh my god. That's actually really relieving. I was starting not to think we were gonna get through it. But there we go. And we're gonna start needing more room for these bosses. We're gonna have to build our trophy room soon. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. So what do we get? I saw we got a shadow diamond and another harvester parts. Harvester part, I guess. Well, that's cool. I'm actually gonna go ahead and keep the taser over the shade thrower just because it's fun. I'll go ahead and keep that. What do we have? We have our treasure bag, obviously, our lore bit, bottled honey. Isn't really all that special. You can get that from any other honey source, but that's, you know, cool to have anyways. Sorry, I'm just trying to put away my my stuff here. All right, let's see what we have. Our lore bit. Let's go ahead and listen to it. While of tremendous size, these creatures are docile until provoked. Their idyllic demeanor is a rarity nowadays. A thing of beauty, even. In the past, entire villages would spring up around these grand hives to peacefully harvest their share of honey while protecting them from danger. Though its death is understandable given the circumstances, I do feel pity for these majestic beings. Fate was cruel to many of their kind. Alright, so I guess the bees were pretty much bees. Nothing really super remarkable about them, besides the fact that they were huge. Pretty funny. Even in Terraria, the bees are just bees. Peaceful little guys. Alright. Go and open our treasure bag. We got our hive wand, which is what I wanted earlier, so we can now place hive blocks if we want to. Bee wax, which is a material that we get only from Queen Bee, I believe. We'll be using that later. Bee pants, that is a vanity item, so we can get a bee outfit. And some other stuff. All this. Bee nade, ranged weapon. Bee gun, magic weapon. Hardened honeycomb, rogue weapon. Stingers, a material. Arcane honeycomb, that is a accessory. And a hive pack, which is also an accessory. Bee's knees, which is a bow. Okay, so we got some pretty cool stuff here. Start putting some stuff away and gonna look at what we can use in the future. I'm gonna go ahead and put the accessories away. I just don't need them. Increases strength of friendly bees. I don't have any accessories I would want to trade out for that. And the honeycomb releases bees when damaged. Friendly bees. Which I also don't really want to switch out any of my accessories for. So that will just stay in there for now. We can put this vanity stuff at home. This can go in here. The lore can go over here. Materials can go in the materials chest after we figure out what we can use them for, obviously. And the hive wand, we'll go ahead and keep that on us for when we start, you know, finishing out the rest of that arena. All those hive blocks. Let's see. Bee nades are kind of a classic in this game. Obviously, anybody who's played this game knows this, but they're just grenades that explode into friendly bees. When they blow up, which is pretty great because they're cheap to make. You can craft these with bee wax, I believe. I just saw. And just regular grenades, so they're not too expensive to create if you just want to make them. And you get more of them from fighting Queen Bee anyways, so you know, if you're farming for beeswax, you're gonna get more bee nades anyways. So that's pretty nice. The bee gun is also pretty nice, and I think it's gonna be pretty nice because we have unlimited mana. And this thing just shoots out friendly bees as long as we hold down the button. But yeah, like I said, this is also probably going to be pretty good because we have unlimited mana. So I might want to think about keeping this over the Hellwing Staff, to be honest with you. We have a rogue weapon. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go ahead and sell those. And the Bee's Knees, which is a bow. Bee's Knees is pretty cool for a couple of reasons. Like all the other weapons so far, it just shoots out a line of bees, basically. Instead of arrows, we use wooden arrows, it'll just convert those into bees. So that's pretty fun. It's not a bad weapon by any means. I think at this point, the Gale Force might be a little bit better. So I think I'm going to keep the Gale Force, but that's not a bad weapon. Also material, so we can craft that into other weapons later on. Hello, Cappy. Just saw you come into chat there. Hello, how you doing? Alright, so yeah, we have a good selection of things to consider adding to our arsenal here. For now, though, we can think about using the Bee's Knees for another bow in the future. At this point, we have all of these bows. We have the Demon Bow, we have the Molten Fury, and now we have the Bee's Knees. So once we find out you know, where we get purified gel from, go ahead and craft this bow, which I don't know if it's any good, but, you know, it looks pretty cool, so might be worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this away, though. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the bee-nades away once we figure out what we use those in. Recipe-wise, I mean. Craft even better grenades later, called plague nades, or unlimited bee-nades, of course. But we probably want to make unlimited bee-nades eventually, but for now we'll just put those away. It's good. You're doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing good myself. Been a pretty chill day for me, so pretty well. See, with honeycomb, you can make bee-nades, obviously. Make a hornet staff. It is a summon weapon, so we won't be using that. Bee armor, the summon set of armor, we won't be using that either. A yo-yo, we won't be using that. Alchemical flask, which I think we will use later. All attacks inflict the plague, reduces damage taken from the plague, which is a debuff introduced later in the game. Projectiles spawn plague seekers on enemy hits, so like guns, bows, all that stuff. And they release plague bees damaged, or the flask releases plague bees when damaged, and it douses honey. So pretty solid accessory there that we might want to use later. Make honeydew, that I'm actually going to make right now. Grants 30 extra health. Grants an extra 1 HP per second life regen. And an additional 1 HP per second regen when inflicted with a damage debuff. And standing in honey grants an extra, on top of all of that, 1.5 life regen. And it halves how long you are afflicted with a sickness debuffs. Which I'm guessing includes potion sickness, I'd guess. Obviously, we can make unlimited bee-nades, and hardened honeycombs we are not going to make, because those are rogue weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and make this right now, because we can. We just need 3 honeycomb, 3 murky paste, I think it said, and 10 honey bottles. We do have. Oh, I'll go ahead and do that now. I might want 2 of them, actually. Probably make 2 of them. And I guess I'll replace something. I don't know what, but I'll replace something. I'm gonna replace the life jelly on this one, obviously. There's that. For this outfit, I guess it would be the rotting brain. Sacrifice some damage for some better healing, a lot better healing. Now when it says sickness debuffs, I'm guessing that means potion sickness as well? Couldn't see that. Oh, nope. Okay. Does not include potion sickness. Unfortunate, but I think the healing is still worth it. And honestly, I might be able to make that that one accessory that combines all these different jellies that we have now. I think that honeydew accessory is what we needed for that. Nope, Not at all. Never mind. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought I was onto something there. Alright, well. That is a lot of things to do. And a lot of stuff we have available to us now. So that is pretty fun. Now I think we can pretty effectively farm Queen Bee. You know, now we have bee nades, we have bee gun. And if we want to, we can use the bee's knees, but the aqua shard shotgun basically going to be about as good as that, so using that. I usually make a list whenever I need a bunch of items. Yeah, it's a good strategy. I tend to rely on my memory to get me through a lot of this game. It fails me kind of often, so I think I would learn by this point, but don't. Alright, that actually unfortunately brings us basically right to the end of the stream. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this hive right here. I'm gonna use the hive blocks to finish this out really quickly. Go ahead and see our next boss. Oh, it is Skeletron. Okay, great. Okay, great. So Skeletron is the dungeon boss. So we're gonna fight him next week, and we're gonna have access to the dungeon. I would say he's probably gonna be even easier than Queen Bee if I had to guess. He's typically easier than Queen Bee, but Master Death mode has kind of changed things. So I don't know. I might be underestimating Skeletron as well. But we've got all of next week to figure that out. He doesn't really need a huge arena. You just need to put a bunch of platforms outside. Like 5 or 6 layers of platforms or something like that. You don't need a huge arena like this one for Skeletron. But we'll go ahead and tackle that next week, and we will have access to a lot of new stuff once we do that. So, cool beans, fun stuff. So, you joined in late? No, it's okay. Didn't know any better. What else can we get from Queen Bee? I didn't check her her drop list here. This is a pet right here. Her mask. This is another pet. The bee mount. Rest of that vanity set. Sword. A new accessory. I don't know what this does. When at full HP, your damage is increased based on your damage reduction. Damage taken at full HP is halved. You have energy shields. They must also be full for these effects to work. It has a 10-second cooldown. Oh, interesting. I've never seen that one before. I don't have any damage reduction items, so I don't know if that will really help me out all that much, but that's interesting. Alright, there is that corner done. basically. And we still have that entire right side of the wall over there. Let me take a look at it. I don't really remember how big it is. Might want to do that off stream. Go ahead and finish this up though right now. Okay, there we go. I recommend placing campfires and heart lanterns and stuff like that in arenas. Yeah, I know what I'm doing for the most part. I appreciate the feedback. The only reason there's not more is because I'm playing with a mod called Louis AFK, which gives us certain buffs if we have certain items. And I've collected most of them at this point. So I have those campfire buffs and the heart lantern buffs permanently from those items. So my arenas aren't like super decorated because of that. But yes, normally in vanilla I would be doing that. Okay, so we've got this entire wall here to fill up with 5 blocks, just to make it look a little nicer. I'm gonna go ahead and do that off stream though. Seems like this will take me about 10, 15, 20 minutes to do, so I'll go ahead and do that off stream. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you watched on YouTube, I will see you on Monday. And if you watched on Twitch, I will see you tomorrow, on Sunday, for Bloons. So, thank you for watching. See you next time. See ya.